I may request Dr. Saurabh Sharma, Director Asian Education Group, to address the dynamic students that we have with us today.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected Mr. Vikas Bagaria ji, founder, PSAFE. My colleagues on the dais, Dr. Lalitavir Srivastava and Dr. Gurdeep Singh. Dean ASB, Dr. Maruf Ahmed. Dean Management ASB, Dr. Sona Vikas. Faculty and staff members and students. I welcome you all to the orientation ceremony of the Asian School of Business here today. I think it's a big auspicious day for all of us and you all. So let's start it with a huge round of applause. I say it's a memorable day because as Dr. Srivastava said rightly, that when you started your school journey, you were not aware what you're getting into. It was your parents who took the call. And I'm sure all the ones who are joining today, all 300 odd students of BBA, BCA, BSc and BCom program, might not be remembering their first day of school. But trust me, you will definitely remember this day. Because the college life commences from here. All our life we say that college life is meant to be most exciting, is meant to be most cherished. And that journey is starting from today. So this would mark a very remarkable journey getting started for you all from today on. I hope this journey translates into or transforms into what you actually have thought of this becoming into. So make the most out of it. That is what I would like to say to you all. And remember that this journey would also, along with it, give you or bring in itself a lot of freedom. Because when you must have gone to your school for the first day, you were accompanied by your parents or maybe your relatives or other members. But then today, it's you alone sitting over here. Your parents might have dropped you yesterday. I'm talking about the ones who shifted to the hostel. And today, they must have been there at the entrance, dropping you off, making it more special for you, but they're not here right now. This also signifies a jump, a change, a transition, that now you're on your own, that now you're grown-ups. You have to take your own decisions. And when I say grown-ups, I mean that you are now coming across a set level of freedom. Freedom to take your own decisions. Now, most of you are not from Delhi NCR as well. It's a new city for you. But new city can come with new set of distractions as well. It could be a very promising nightlife of Delhi NCR. It could be a lot of peer pressure of late night parties as well. It could be a lot of roaming around as well. But then I would say that it's not anything which is to be shunned away with or not done. But you have to keep your purpose intact. That why are you here and why did your parents let you be here? Because once that shakes, everything will be gone. So this freedom which will come your way, I've told in the past orientations as well to students of undergrad programs that very soon you 17 plus year old students will turn 18. You will be called as adults. From today, the tag of a school student will be removed from your name. You will be college students today onwards. You will very soon get your driving license, the freedom to officially, legally drive on your own, though some of you might be doing it already, but that's not legal. You'll be voting as well, hopefully soon, once you complete that legal age. And as I said, a lot of freedom, because your parents are back in your hometowns. They're trusting you that you're here doing what they thought you would be doing. So one thing which I tell every student or expect every student to remember is the fact that do not let your parents down. Because it would really hurt them to know that the purpose for which they have enrolled you into this institution is getting lost. So that is something which you should always try to protect and give it back to them, which is respect and happiness. Beyond that, I've seen that there is a misconception or a myth that schooling is obviously the foundation. Post-graduation, which could be MBA for the BBA students, which could be MCA for the BCA students, or maybe some other PG level programs as well as the final leg. And these years are the years which don't matter much. They are the years which are just to be enjoyed. They are the years which can just be taken quite casually or lightly. But I beg to differ over here, because in my 19-year journey of being associated with educational institutions, I've seen that these years form the core of your entire educational journey. Just like when you build a house, there's a foundation which has to be strong. That was your schooling. And that is why it took 12, 13 years, because the foundation takes the most time. Then the final part of building a house, if we try to remove the interior bit, is the laying of the roof, which will be your post-graduation. But these are building of the walls. And they are equally important. Can you imagine a home without walls? So what I want to make a point over here is that don't think that this 3-year phase is to be taken lightly and we'll work hard when we'll do MBA or we'll do our post-graduation, because that will be the 2-year course which will give ourselves our career, our job, or our corporate life or entrepreneurial life. No. What you achieve after your post-graduation would be determined by what you do now. It's a continuous process. Just like when you've seen anybody cutting a tree with an axe. When they hit it first time, the tree doesn't fall down on the ground. It's multiple times when they continuously do it. Then only the tree is on the ground. So do we say that the last stroke of the axe was the most important? I don't think so. So these are the middle efforts or the central effort you're making. And this particular course or education will not change anybody else's life, but only your life. So it's like you kind of let this phase go by easily, be quite casual about it, and then after a few years you feel that, oh, I think I could have done better. You see your peers sitting over here, out of which some of them will become your lifetime friends as well. And eventually what will happen is you will see the differentiation, those ones who are not very focused. And then will come a time where you'll be like, I don't think I can do my graduation again. I can't put in this much money, and more than money, it's the years, the 3 crucial years of your life. Time will take and fly ahead. People, your family members too, will have expectations of you to do something of your own. They'll expect you to earn after 4 or 5 years or to get settled in life. And then will come a time where you'll realize that, oh, I wish I could have understood this back then. So the race or the end goal is not to see about relishing this alone. The end goal is to see that how I can utilize this education for my betterment, so that when I see 5 years ahead life for me, it is exactly what I shaped it up like. So this is one misconception I've seen in most of the students, which I want you to be working upon or clarifying for yourself right away. Also, I want to mention an interesting thing for you, that if you see or you know about a very prominent brand which is Apple, these iPhones I'm sure most of you are using or aspire to use. They got launched in the year 2007, and 2008 it got launched in India. Now every year around September, October, you see an upgraded version of an iPhone. But that doesn't mean that every year the iPhone gets perished or is of not use. But if you try to understand that why do they kind of innovate and upgrade every year? Obviously the marketing logic could be for sales, to give people more options because they don't want to have one-time buyers. But then if you as students were to take some insight out of this, is that upgradation is the key to be on the top. And upgradation cannot be one time. Upgradation cannot be scoring 90% in school and I think my life is set. Upgradation is that these 3 years of your graduation life now are also to ensure that you are upgrading every skill set. Like some of you might have the fear that if I call any one of you right now over here to speak upon anything to do about your family or your life or something, maybe some of you are hesitant. So that could be the upgradation of your confidence level or public speaking. Upgradation could also be planning to take up some entrepreneurial ventures and having the courage to see yourself do it, just like I'm sure after me, Mr. Vikas will be sharing the same insights with you. So it's like, how do you see yourself getting upgraded every moment, every minute, every second? And that is going to be the key for your success. So I would say, if you want to be successful in terms of making a career for yourself, working, not working is secondary, doing something which you have envisioned for yourself, the key would be to constantly upgrade. What you have learnt in school or college will not be always relevant. It has to be challenged, it has to be upgraded, it has to be revoked. So students, with these words, I once again welcome you to Asian School of Business. I assure you that from the management side, we'll give our best to deliver you the best quality education, but we would want certain things from you people as well. The things are that there are certain set of rules and regulations which the institution has, which some of you might just feel should not be there, but then they are all being made for your betterment, for overall growth, and we would want you to be following those, because you don't want any of one of you to be setting any wrong examples being here. And today is the first day for you at ASB. I hope when it would be the last day of yours in Asian School of Business, maybe the convocation day, and we meet at a similar stage, we are able to hear out your success stories. So all the best. Welcome to ASB. Thank you.